Nebraska will have a new leader in January after Governor-Elect Jim Pillen is sworn into office. It will be a new era in Nebraska politics, but one that will come with many familiar faces. While he won't take the job until January, Governor-Elect Pillen has plenty of work to do building his administration before he takes office.
People that have had an incredible impact in our lives, and Coach Osborne's one. Learned a lot of things from him, but one of them was that there's no such thing as staying the same. We either make ourselves a little bit better or we get worse.
So far, it appears that things will stay the same, at least when it comes to state leadership. The core of Pillen's administration will be his cabinet, and if his recent appointments are any indicator, there won't be much difference between Pillen's team and that of his predecessor, Governor Pete Ricketts.
So I think it's perfectly reasonable. They share the same philosophical and political framework. So it doesn't really surprise me at all.
Of the 8 appointments that Pillen has made, 7 are carryovers from the Ricketts administration. Tony Goines with the Department of Economic Development, Jason Jackson with Administrative Services, Eric Dunning with the Department of Insurance, Jim Macy with the Department of Environment and Energy, John Albin with the Department of Labor, John Hilgert with Veterans Affairs, and Lee Will, the state's budget director, will all be returning. So far, the only new face is Nebraska's next director for the Department of Agriculture, Sherry Vinton. All of those being retained have several years of experience in their positions, and Adkins says their retention speaks to how motivated they are to continue to serve.
Clearly, these are individuals who are very happy working in the governor's office or working for the state of Nebraska, and they'd like to continue in their position.
Most of Pillen's cabinet, though, has yet to take shape. Pillen still has 16 open positions, and at least some of them are likely to be filled with familiar faces.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are additional appointments that Governor Pillen makes who are currently in serving in office under Governor Ricketts, but that doesn't mean that he won't bring in his own people.
Pillen will officially be sworn in as the governor of Nebraska in early January.